Soon after last war, my father, when he came out, he bought me a bicycle, and I was 13 at the time, and I quickly started taking bits and pieces off of it because it wasn't quite what I wanted, but it was a bicycle. Soon after, when I was about 15, the top of our road where I lived was a guy called Eddie Gower, and he was the kingpin of the Verulam racing at the time. He got me to go in this race one day. They were all unofficial, and because there wasn't any cars on the road then, and I came second. And he said to me, "You better come with me and join the Verulam Cycling Club, lad." And that's how I come to join the Verulam Cycling Club. In 1952, I pretty well swept the board with all the club trophies, all the major club trophies. It wasn't very long before I got a posting to, or was told, "Oh, you're a cyclist." And I was posted to RAF Hillingdon. I was fortunate, really, that during that period in the forces, I lived like a professional. I was doing anything between 400 and 500 miles a week, and I'd race during the week for the RAF. I'd come home and ride for the club at the weekend. I was allowed to sleep in outpass, so I used to commute between St Albans and Uxbridge nearly every day. It was nothing to do between 100 and 150 miles on the club run, because we didn't come home for dinner. We left early in the morning, we didn't get home till 10 o'clock at night. We would possibly go to places like Henley for the day. We'd have lunch there. We might go out on a boat, and then we'd mess around, and then we'd come home. We'd go somewhere for tea stop. So yeah, it was high mileage. One trip that comes to mind, I used to leave St Albans early in the morning. I used to meet somebody in Whetstone. We would ride to Westmoreling in Kent. I'd ride a 50-lap Criterium, and then ride all the way back to St Albans in the day. Back in 1956, we went to see the finish of the Tour de France in Paris, the year that an unknown won it, Roger Volkovac. We then caught a train to Girona, rode into Barcelona, and then we decided to ride all the way back to St Albans from Barcelona. It was intended to be a nice holiday, but it turned into a 12-day smash back from Barcelona to St Albans. In the mid-50s, or soon after Thelma and I were married, we bought a heavy old Rudge tandem for £5, and we used to hack down to Southend and back in the day on it, things like that. And we even rode the TT course on the Isle of Man on that tandem, and that's one of highlights, memories, and of course the Pays-Roubaix randonnée is something that will always stick in my mind. Of being absolutely coated in mud and muck, and standing in the middle of a field at a control point and seeing all these guys absolutely plastered in mud from head to foot. That's a vivid memory. But one of my favourite spots has to be on the outskirts of Adelaide, to ride along the seafront for mile after mile with the sun on the back and the sea on the right. That's a fantastic experience, yes.
Well, Tony, it's been a real pleasure to have this opportunity to talk to you. So thank you so much for sharing your memories with me and with the rest of the club. Thank you.
Thanks very much. Yes, I've enjoyed it.
Excellent, thank you.
It's all right.